Hello everyone, thank you very much for seeing this video. Today I will talk about Himeji Castle, Chapter 3. Chapter 3 covers Main Keep. Let's start. We start from the first floor. This place leads to the east small keep. Please look at these double doors. White plaster is painted for fire resistance. Iron plate is covered for solid protection. These double doors prevent the invasion of the enemies and the spread of fire. We see small keeps and roofed passages beyond the lattices. They are not quadrangle but octagon, which enable the defending soldiers to fire at a wider angle. This door leads to the west small keep. At the corner of this wide corridor, we find the stone drop. This is a stone drop seen from the inside. This is a picture of stone drop seen from the outside. The defending soldiers open this wooden board and drop stones and hot water to the enemies climbing up the stone wall. But they never drop hot oil for fear of fire, because Japanese castles are made of wood. This is a loophole for shooting bullets. These are nail coverings which conceal the head of nails, tying the beam and the column. They are in the shape of leaf and work as an ornament. This is a brace, which works as a reinforcement to prevent the building from collapsing in case of an earthquake. We go up to the second floor. Please look at this wooden board. When the enemies goes up, they are closed. This is the back side of the gate. In the old days, the defending soldiers watched the enemies, while now guests take rest and relax in the same place. This is the back side of the lattice window. This is a bigger stone drop. This is a stone drop seen from the ground. This is a place where the defending soldiers stay and take rest in case of the battle. This is a place for keeping the armors, helmets, and spears, etc. As seen in the first and second floors, the inside of the main keep is simple and plain. The castle in Japan is a fortress for battle, the warehouse for keeping the weapons, and the tower for watching. Not the residence of the castle road. There is neither gorgeous ornaments nor beautiful decoration. These were weapon racks. Matchlock guns and spears were hung here. We imagine gunpowder bags and the fire ropes might have been hung at the higher bamboo foot. This is the third floor. Please see these two large pillars. East large pillar, West large pillar. Japan is one of the earthquake-prone countries in the world. Strong measures are needed against the earthquake. These two pillars are about 25 meters long and about 1 meter in diameter. These two pillars extend from the basement to fifth floor. They support the top floor. About 60 years ago, there was a major restoration. All the pillars, wooden parts, and roof tiles, etc. were disassembled, and reusable ones were reassembled. Each large pillar was used as it was, except for the bottom part. This pillar is almost original. We can see this joint of the east large pillar at the first floor. This is the fir tree. When this castle was built about 400 years ago, this tree is said to have been about 500 to 600 years old. So this east large pillar is said to be about 1,000 years old. The west large pillar was replaced with new one because it was not reusable. The original west large pillar is displayed outside the ticket gate. But the new pillar was broken into two due to some accident during the transportation. This picture is displayed in the long connecting corridor. One piece of the broken timber was jointed with another timber. There's a joint in this floor. This is a joint of two pieces of timber. This is the warrior's hiding place. The defending soldiers hide here and attack the enemies who invaded inside. This is a loophole. The defending soldiers go inside from here. This is the inside of the warrior's hiding place. This is the fourth floor. This is a stone throwing platform. The defending soldiers go up to this elevated floor and watch the enemy. They attack from this loophole. The window seen above is for exhausting the gun smoke. Please look at the corner of this floor. The surface is different. The left side is said to be original and finished by the adze, while the right side replaced about 60 years ago and finished by the plane. The difference of the surfaces comes from the time of the repair works and its method. This is the fifth floor. Before entering the main keep, we counted the number of roof lines. The number of roof lines we counted was 5, and we suppose this main keep has 5 floors. This is the fifth floor, and there is one more floor. This main keep has 6 floors, although the number of roof lines is 5. Fourth floor seen from the outside consists of 4th and 5th floors in the inside. This main keep has externally 5 floors, but internally 6 floors and 1 basement. This is to deceive the enemies who invaded inside the main keep. The windows are small and the inside is dark. The ceiling is low. This floor cannot be seen from the outside, so this floor is called hidden floor. Please look up. 2 large pillars are top in this floor. They support the 6th floor. Please see this wooden structure. The technique of joining timbers is important carpentry to be inherited. Let's go to the 6th floor. This is the 6th floor. The main keep is about 46 meters high. We can enjoy the panoramic view. This is the center of Himeji City. Please look at this Shinto shrine. In the old days, this god was enshrined in this place. After the castle was built here, the god was enshrined in this place. Shintoism and Buddhism are Japanese major religions. Shintoism originated in Japan, while Buddhism was introduced around 6th century. Buddhism was accepted in Japan. These two religions have coexisted for centuries. This is the west side of the keeps. The west side of the keeps is large and wide, because the enemies were expected to come from the west. Please look at the roof tiles in the shape of animal. That is an imaginary animal, similar to fish. Japanese castle is made of wood, so people were afraid of fire. They were put on the roof of the castle for charm against fire. Please look. White plaster between roof tiles are so thickly painted. Eggplant, ったIn the wooden structure, knots are sometimes removed and new woods are embedded for better appearance. These are sense of humor of the carpenter. We go down to the basement. This is the basement. This basement is surrounded by the stone wall. So the inside is dark and cool. This basement cannot be seen from the outside. That is a kitchen sink in preparation for the battle. That is a door leading to the kitchen building. The kitchen was built outside the main keep for fear of fire. This is a kitchen building. This is the doorway of the main keep. This is also double door.